Hello, everybody. You might remember a guy called CodeStrap. CodeStrap was one of the most influential figures in the Palantir community because CodeStrap actually uses Palantir on a daily basis. He is actually one of only two. So there's only two global Foundry ambassadors in the entire world. And CodeStrap comes out with a brand new article, a Medium article, which I highly suggest everybody reads. In this video, since most people have attention spans of slugs, I will give you a quick abbreviation of what he has to say about Palantir Foundry. By no means am I doing this article any justice, and by no means am I trying to steal the thunder of CodeStrap. That's why I'm giving him all credit. But it's very important that us as content creators work together and push the narrative, push the community, push positive articles like this, because a lot of people, especially the casuals in the Palantir community, are not going to take the time to read this article. And most people don't even know that this article exists. Let me bring you into the article and then let me give you an abbreviation. Besides for that, we have a reiteration of a $25 price target and $18 price target by two analysts, which I'll go over. And if we have some time, I'll go over something else. But most importantly, front line and center is CodeStrap's amazing article. Guys, first and foremost, this is CodeStrap at CodeStrap411. He has a YouTube channel. He stopped making content on Palantir because he works as an ambassador, and I believe he works with PwC implementing Palantir Foundry. He actually is live and direct in Palantir FoundryCon. He almost presented there, and he's an absolute wealth of knowledge, especially for the people that are worried about what ticker symbol you said about Palantir not being true artificial intelligence. CodeStrap uses it on a daily basis and has a lot more knowledge than pretty much anybody else in Palantir, or except for actual Palantir engineers. And he comes out with this article right here. And it says, unlocking the power of Palantir Foundry. Now, I am going to give you a quick abridged version. This is an 8-minute read. I will leave a link to this down below. Look at this very sexy man right here. Shout out to CodeStrap. And I just want to read you, the first sentence. Insights and differentiators. Disclosure, the opinions and ideas expressed in this article are solely my own. This article was written in my personal capacity. 5% of this article was written by AI. Unsourced claims are anecdotal based on my 20 plus years as a software engineer. So this guy got over 2 decades of experience as a software engineer, and he is one of 2 certified global Palantir Foundry ambassadors, which is absolutely freaking crazy. He's actually on the Palantir website. Foundry lets me 100% focus my time on solving problems that deliver immediate business value. Before Foundry, the majority of my time was spent solving distributed systems and service orchestrating problems. Foundry provides a true sky computer layer, abstracting away all the underlying cloud providers and infrastructure detail. Foundry is the only platform that runs anywhere and delivers immediate business value on day 0. So this is the entire article. You guys should definitely read it, and I am going to give you a link to this down below. But I'm going to give you a quick abbreviation of this because you guys are not going to pay attention for 10 minutes. So there's 4 main points that he's making over here. Time to value, rapid deployment. Unlike a lot of softwares that might take years to be implemented into your existing software, into your existing legacy software, into your business, into your company, until people actually start learning and understanding how to use it because it's complex, Palantir can be implemented into your legacy software within weeks or months, and this is an immediate return on investment. Number 2, Palantir is a full stack which simplifies data operationalism, allowing companies to focus on solving business issues. Basically, with Palantir, what you're worried about is the task at hand. You're not worried about all the minuscule details around you. You're worried about getting the work done. And Palantir allows you to get that work done. It extends legacy systems. Foundry extends the life and value of your existing systems. Because you integrate Foundry on top of your legacy systems, all of a sudden your ineffective legacy systems that never actually worked or stopped working years ago all of a sudden have a new life in them, a breath of fresh air, and they can actually get you return on your investment. Finally, he says that it empowers subject matter experts. What does that mean? Palantir Foundry needs little to no code, and this allows for faster adoption and alleviating the engineering bottlenecks. All that means is that if you know what you're doing in your specific business, but you might not be tech savvy, you might not be an engineer, you might not be a code strap, or even a ticker symbol you might be a dumbass Adam, you can still use Palantir Foundry because it's just that simple, and it allows you to become essentially an engineer without an engineering background. As long as you know the actual subject matter, you can get things done. He then goes on to talk about a bunch of other things. I'm just going to cover two more things. The architecture of Palantir. Palantir is an overlay to an existing tech stack. It's aimed to simplify, increase pipeline building, ontology management, which is the digital twin, which essentially gives you so many variations of what you're doing in the future, what happens with this, what happens with that. That's the bread and butter of Palantir. And workshops for low or no code building. And then he talks about the artificial intelligence, or Palantir AIP, which is one thing that ticker symbol U was trying to shit on, calling it not true artificial intelligence. CodeStrap doesn't agree with that. He says that AIP is a secure, easy to integrate AI capabilities for the platform in order to help data grounding, advanced reasoning, and workflow orchestration. That is an extremely not doing it justice abbreviation of this article. Please do yourself a favor. If you are a Palantir shareholder, maybe you want to buy Palantir, maybe you want to leave Palantir, and listen to a man called CodeStrap, who has over 20 years of experience in engineering, and he is one of two people that is an ambassador for Palantir Foundry. If nothing at all, that means something, right? Only two people. So definitely read this article. I'm going to leave a link to it down below, and I'm going to leave a link to his Twitter down below 100%. Before I do though, I just want to show you this quick picture. This is a picture where you have operational users, business analytics, systems of action, and then these are all the different things that you can do with Palantir for your specific business. He's giving you like some examples, transactions, inventory, forecast, and then this goes to your entire plant or your store or your business. And this is very, very important. Bi-directional zinc of data, metadata, models, and business logic, that it is cloud agnostic. So Palantir can work with any cloud system, whether it's AWS, Google Cloud, Azure, IBM. I guess you could even work with Snowflake, which I didn't know about that, but it is what it is. And you can send data, you could receive data. And the most important thing is if you're using it, for example, for AWS, you're not stuck only with AWS. You can move to IBM, or you can move to Oracle, or you can move to Google, for example, which gives Palantir massive capabilities and massive power. It is democratizing the entire cloud system for your specific data, which is really, really cool. And a lot of people don't understand that. So shout out to CodeStrap. I'm so glad that that article came out, and I hope that people are actually going to read that article. All right, guys, this is Twitter again. Definitely follow at Palantir Chad. He has great insights when it comes to Palantir, and I'm going to show you two quick things that he posted. The first thing is, if you guys missed it, HSBC started covering Palantir. This came out of nowhere, and HSBC started covering the stock today with a hold rating of $16 price target, which is just north of where we are right now. Analyst Stefan Bersey said, and this is his explanation. We expect the market's expectations of earnings upside for Palantir driven by AI likely to lead the stock's sharp outperformance relative to the NASDAQ since April 2023. The Palantir stock seems to us to be reaching mainly an AI hype as opposed to consensus forecasts. We think gains from the AI may take a year or two and are unlikely to materially change the growth trajectory. I agree that it might take a year or two, but I don't agree with that it's unlikely to change the growth trajectory. We believe the prolonged downtick in growth performance may disappoint. He's talking about that Palantir only grew 13% year over year, and we're going to grow 16% for year over year at the end of the year. Street is too optimistic on Palantir's ability to materially bolster revenue by integrating modern AI innovations. It's funny, they came out and remained a hold, and they said that Palantir is a $16 stock. I'm not even going to hate on it because I don't necessarily disagree with them. So yeah, shout out to HSBC telling us that we're worth $16 right when we're south of $16. So I guess if you're going by them, Palantir trading at $15, $16, or $17 is right on the money. If you go a little bit higher, he shared a post from my man Amit. Guys, definitely follow at Amit Investing. He needs no introduction. I think he's now currently the largest YouTube channel focusing primarily on Palantir. He definitely went above and beyond Palantir vision. No hate or, cloud on him, but Amit never stopped contributing to the Palantir community. Amit never stopped making videos. Amit is super consistent and he puts out a shit ton of content. So definitely check him out. New Bank of America on why Palantir attending the WHAI summit was good for government revenue growth. Price target of $18 remains a buy for them. So this is Bank of America. Government and defense acceptance remains a hurdle. Karp noted Palantir continues to aggressively push government and defense consumers to adopt the AIP platform. Earlier this week, Palantir attended meetings with the White House to discuss the potential benefits and risks of AI, which should help inform coming legislation. Palantir joined the ranks of Adobe, Amazon, Anthropic, Google, IBM, Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, OpenAI, and Salesforce, not to mention Tesla. They're forgetting Tesla. Actually, Dr. Alex Karp was sitting right next to Elon Musk, and they were joking and laughing. I'll try to find you a meme photo right after this. They all signed a pledge to follow standards for safety, security, and trust to manage the risk of AI imposes. We view Palantir's attendance at the White House event and taken the pledge as a positive signal, potentially opening the door for defense and government use of AIP. I 100% concur. Finally, we got my man, Palantir Chad. This is Webb Bush, and this is where it's coming from right here. There's going to be a link, but I'll read it off of his Twitter. So Webb Bush is led by Dan Ives. Dan Ives did a Twitter space with Arnie. Dan Ives did a Twitter space with Amit Investing. Dan Ives actually went on Tom Nash's channel. Shout out to Arnie. Shout out to Tom Nash. Shout out to Amit. All of them have fantastic channels, and they all contribute in their own specific ways to the Palantir community. So shout out. And they've been here for a while. On September 18th, which is today, guys, Dan Ives, analyst at Webb Bush, reaffirmed his positive outlook on Palantir Technologies and upheld a price target of $25. This suggests a potential increase of 54.8% from its current trading levels. Ives remains optimistic about Palantir's prospects in the field of artificial intelligence and commends the company for its remarkable platform development. Shout out to Arnie, by the way, at Arnie Trezzi. This is the photo of Elon Musk sitting right next to Alex Karp, and there's a couple of other funny photos out there where they're actually laughing and making fun, and it's really, really, really cool, guys. Really, really cool. So this is what I got for you today. I highly suggest that you follow everybody that I spoke about: Coach Strap, Arnie, Tom Nash, Amit Investing, and Chad Palantard. I highly suggest you read the Medium article by Coach Strap. It's absolutely amazing. And I just want to let you know, do your own due diligence, do your own research. Don't listen to anybody. A lot of people got frightened because of ticker symbol U, and he's entitled to his opinion, whether you agree with it or not. I don't, but whether you agree with it or not. But don't just take somebody's word for it, specifically a YouTuber, and, all the floodgates open up. Guys, at the end of the day, it's your money, personal finance. You make your decisions. Now, in the last 4 months, on my public account, I made around $8,000 selling covered calls for Palantir. I made a full video showing proof about this. If you want to become a channel member, it's $3 a month. YouTube takes $1. I'm left with $2. If you want to support me, great. And if you don't, it's okay. I made a full video showing you my wheel strategy, covered calls, cash secured puts. If you want to learn how I make money every single week with Palantir, Truist Financial, PayPal, Robinhood, and you can do it and associate the wheel strategy with any stock that you currently hold or want to get into. If you want to learn more about the strategy, I made a video earlier today. Click on the comments down below. $3 a month. I promise you're going to get your money's worth. If you don't get your money's worth, just let me know, and I'm not going to give you a refund, but at least you let me know. Thank you very much, and have a great day.